Tonight at 12:12 a.m., you will receive a huge financial blessing. Your angel is asking you not to go anywhere without reading this. Open this now before it's too late. My dear friend, tonight at exactly 12:12 a.m., something extraordinary is destined to happen in your life. This is not just a random time on the clock. It is a divine alignment of numbers, a sacred hour when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm becomes thinner than ever before. If you are watching this right now, it is not by accident. Your angel guided you here because you are on the verge of receiving a huge financial blessing. Now listen carefully. When your angel sends you a message at 12:12, it means balance, prosperity, and new opportunities are about to enter your path. But here's the shocking truth. Many people miss this blessing because they fail to notice the signs, or they walk away too soon. That is why your angel is urging you to stay right here, to not skip this message, and to hold on until the very end. Something life-changing is waiting for you, but only if you remain open and connected. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and finding that the debt you once carried is gone, that the opportunities you thought were lost are suddenly reappearing, and that doors of abundance are swinging wide open for you. This is not a fantasy. It is what your angel is preparing to deliver into your hands. But there is a catch. You must be ready to receive it. And that readiness begins by listening to this message fully, without distractions. Your angel is whispering to you right now, do not be afraid, for your time of lack is ending. A season of plenty is beginning. This is why you were drawn here tonight, why you could not scroll past, and why your heart feels a pull to know more. You are standing at the threshold of a miracle. But here's the most powerful part. The blessing that arrives at 12:12 a.m. is not a small one. It is a blessing that can transform your financial life forever. For some, it may come in the form of unexpected money, sudden opportunities, or a long-awaited breakthrough. For others, it may come as a complete release from burdens that weighed heavily on their soul. Whatever form it takes, it will be undeniable, and it will be yours, if you are prepared. Stay with me until the end, because I will reveal a sacred instruction, a spiritual key that will unlock this blessing and allow it to flow into your life without resistance. Miss even a single part of this, and the opportunity may slip through your fingers. This is why you must take this seriously. Tonight at 12:12 you are chosen for wealth, success, and freedom. Do not walk away from what is meant for you. Type Amen 2549 right now if you are ready to open the gates of financial blessings. Type Amen 6124 if you believe your angel is guiding you tonight. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the first secret sign your angel will use to confirm your financial blessing. Trust me, you do not want to miss what comes next. My dear friend, now that you understand the significance of tonight's divine hour at 12:12 a.m., it is time to uncover the first great sign that your angel is sending to you. You see, blessings from the heavenly realm do not arrive without signals, without whispers, without small glimpses of what is coming. If you have been experiencing unusual synchronicities, repeating numbers, unexpected feelings of peace, or sudden bursts of inspiration, then your angel has already begun preparing you for this shift. Nothing is random. Everything is aligned. And tonight, at 12:12 a.m., it all comes together. The first sign of your financial blessing is the feeling of inner restlessness that you have carried within you. You may have noticed that lately, your heart has been unsettled, as though something was about to change. Perhaps you have even felt a strong push to search for answers, to seek guidance, to look for something greater than yourself. That is not a coincidence. That is your angel's way of shaking you from your comfort zone waking you up to the truth that your life is about to be lifted into abundance. Restlessness is not a burden. It is a signal that breakthrough is near. Another sign that your angel is moving in your favor is the sudden appearance of opportunities that seem too good to be true. Maybe a new connection has entered your life. Maybe an old door that was once shut is now opening. Maybe you have noticed money flowing to you in small ways, unexpected discounts, sudden refunds, or even strangers offering to help. All of these are stepping stones leading to the greater financial blessing that your angel has aligned for you tonight. But the most powerful part is that these little signs are only the beginning. The real outpouring of abundance comes when you acknowledge and prepare for it. This is why I must ask you, do not ignore what your angel is saying. Do not dismiss the signs as luck or coincidence. These are divine signals sent directly to you. And if you pay close attention, you will notice that these signs increase in frequency as the blessing draws nearer. It is almost like a drum beat, getting louder, pulling you toward the moment of manifestation. Now, before I reveal more about how to recognize and unlock these angelic signs, I want to pause for a moment to speak directly to you. If you feel that this message is resonating with your spirit, if something inside of you is saying this is for me, then I encourage you to take a small step of faith. Like this message, share it with someone who needs hope, and leave a comment declaring your belief. Why? Because every time you declare your faith publicly, you amplify your energy and align yourself more deeply with the blessing that is on its way. Sharing this message is not just about spreading inspiration. It is about anchoring your own spirit in expectation. And let me tell you, expectation is the magnet that pulls miracles into reality. And now let us continue. The first angelic sign of your blessing is not only restlessness or small opportunities, but also a shift in the way you view money itself. Recently, you may have felt frustrated with your financial situation, but instead of drowning in despair, you have started dreaming bigger. That spark of imagination, that sense of what if, is your angel planting seeds within you. Those dreams are not fantasies. They are previews of what is coming. When you dream of wealth, freedom, or a better life, you are not escaping reality. You are catching glimpses of the reality your angel is preparing for you. But here is where many people make a mistake. They see these signs, they feel these stirrings, but they brush them off. They say, it's just my imagination, or things like that never happened to me. And when they speak in this way, they shut the door before the blessing can even arrive. That is why you must guard your thoughts and your words in this season. You must speak life. You must declare abundance, even when it feels far away. And you must trust that the angel who brought you here tonight is not about to leave you empty-handed. Your angel is calling you to pay attention because tonight at 12:12, a supernatural alignment will pour wealth into your path. The question is, will you be ready to claim it? Will you stay open, expectant, and faithful until the very end of this message? I encourage you not to leave, not to skip ahead, but to remain present. The greatest revelation, the most powerful instruction, will be given at the very end, and that instruction could be the key that unlocks everything you have been praying for. To anchor this moment, I want you to take an act of faith right now. Type Amen 4217 if you believe your angel is already sending you signs. Declare it boldly. Write it as if it has already happened. And then type Amen 9352 if you are ready for the first wave of financial blessings to pour into your life tonight. Do not hold back. This is your moment to align with destiny. The truth is, blessings are already on their way, but when you declare them, you speed them up. When you speak them aloud or write them in faith, you attract them even faster. This is why your angel wanted you here, to shift you from waiting to receiving. And the very fact that you are listening right now, that you are engaging with this message, means your spirit is aligned with abundance. You are no longer in the season of delay. You are entering the season of fulfillment. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the second angelic sign of your financial blessing. This one is even more surprising, and most people never recognize it until it's too late. But you will, because your angel has chosen you to hear this truth. Do not miss what comes next. Now that you have uncovered the first angelic sign of your financial blessing, it is time to dive even deeper into the mysteries your angel has been revealing to you. Remember this truth: angels rarely shout, they whisper. They do not force their messages on you. They leave signals, gentle nudges, and subtle confirmations that only the attentive heart will recognize. And because you are here, because you have not skipped away, your heart is being trained to recognize these whispers clearly. Tonight, at 12:12 a.m., you are not only about to receive abundance, you are being prepared to walk in it with wisdom. The second angelic sign of your financial blessing is something that shocks most people when they realize it. It is divine disruption. Yes, disruption. Often, right before the blessing arrives, your life may feel like it hath been shaken. Something you relied on may have fallen apart. A job you thought was secure may have slipped away. A friendship or partnership you counted on may have dissolved. Or perhaps unexpected challenges came at you all at once, leaving you to wonder, why is everything going wrong? But here is the truth your angel wants you to hear: nothing is going wrong. It is going right. That disruption is the hand of heaven removing the things that could block your blessing. You see, before financial abundance can flow into your life, the old and unworthy structures must be broken down. If you are holding on tightly to situations, people, or opportunities that are not aligned with your highest destiny, your angel will gently but firmly move them out of your path. This may feel painful in the moment, but it is always purposeful. It is like clearing the clutter from a room so that something new and beautiful can enter. Without that disruption, there would be no room for your blessing. Think about it. Have you noticed that in the past weeks or months, certain things have suddenly ended? Maybe you lost something that you thought you could not live without, only to realize that life continued and new doors began to open. Maybe a financial situation grew tighter, and instead of breaking you, it forced you to seek new ideas, fresh solutions, and greater strength. That was not punishment, it was preparation. Every closed door was heaven's way of redirecting you toward the open gate that leads to abundance. And here's the surprising part. The greater the disruption, the greater the blessing that follows. If you have been through intense struggles recently, if you have felt pressure on every side, then you are actually standing in the perfect position to receive a massive breakthrough. The enemy of your soul may have tried to convince you that you were being crushed, but your angel whispers the truth. You are being reshaped. You are being repositioned for wealth, freedom, and increase. Do not mistake this divine disruption for abandonment. You have not been abandoned. In fact, you have been chosen. You were handpicked to receive this message and to know this truth because your blessing is near. Many people walk away in the middle of the disruption, never realizing that it was only a stage before the blessing. But you, my dear friend, you stayed. And because you stayed, you will not miss what heaven has for you. Let me give you an example of how this works. Imagine a person holding tightly onto a small coin. They grip it so tightly that their hand is closed. If someone tries to give them $100 bill, they cannot receive it because their hand is still clenched around that small coin. The only way they can receive the greater gift is by letting go of the smaller one. That is what destruction is. It is heaven opening your hand, sometimes against your will, so that you can receive something far greater. If you have felt something being taken away, trust that what is coming is worth far more. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, where in my life have I felt disruption recently? Which doors closed unexpectedly? Which relationships shifted? Which opportunities disappeared? These are not random losses. They are divine signals. They are your angel's way of saying, get ready. Something bigger is coming. Tonight, at 12:12 a.m., that something bigger is about to step into your life in the form of financial blessing. And here is your role. You must not resist. You must not dwell on what left. Instead, you must open your heart and say, I trust that what is leaving is making room for what is better. This attitude of surrender is what aligns you with the miracle. The blessing cannot enter a heart that clings to the past, but it will rush into a heart that says, I release and I receive. To anchor this moment of release and reception, I want you to type Amen 7641 right now if you are ready to let go of the old and make room for the new. And if you believe that your angel is already clearing the way for your financial blessing, then type Amen 8890 to declare it into existence. These are not just words, they are acts of alignment. Each declaration is like opening a door wider, allowing abundance to step in without resistance. Now hear me clearly. The blessing at 12:12 will not pass you by. You are chosen for this. The disruptions were not setbacks, they were setups. The struggles you endured were not punishments. They were proof that heaven is working in your favor. And if you remain faithful, if you keep your eyes open, you will not only see the blessing, you will hold it, you will live in it, and you will testify of it. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the third angelic sign of your financial blessing. This sign is deeply hidden, and most people overlook it because it shows up in the most unexpected place. But once you know it, you will be able to recognize without a doubt that heaven's abundance is rushing toward you. Do not skip. Do not stop now. The deeper we go, the closer you get to unlocking the miracle that is waiting for you tonight. My dear friend, we have already uncovered two powerful angelic signs, the stirring of inner restlessness and the divine destruction that clears the path for abundance. Now, as we step further into this sacred journey, it is time to reveal the third sign, a sign so subtle yet so transformative that most people completely overlook it. But you, because you have remained faithful and present, will not miss it. The third angelic sign of your financial blessing is an unusual peace in the middle of chaos. Think about this for a moment. When everything around you seems uncertain, when bills rise, when struggles weigh heavy, and when others crumble in fear, have you noticed that deep inside of you, there is a calm whisper that says, it will be all right? That whisper is not your imagination. It is your angel speaking directly to your spirit. It is heaven's assurance that your future is already secured. Peace is not the absence of problems, it is the presence of divine protection. And when your angel brings this peace into your life, it means that the blessing is closer than ever. Why? Because financial blessings do not flow into a heart filled with fear, they flow into a heart anchored in faith. Your angel knows that before you can carry abundance, you must first carry peace. Money without peace leads to burden, but money with peace leads to freedom. That is why your angel has been wrapping you in a quiet strength, a reassurance that defies logic. Perhaps you have noticed that recently, situations that used to throw you into panic no longer hold the same power. You may still see the storm around you, but it no longer shakes you. You may still feel pressure, but you also feel the presence of something greater than the pressure. That is the third sign. That is your angel standing guard, saying, "Do not be afraid." The blessing is already written in your destiny. This peace is so precious because it shifts your focus. Instead of being trapped in the cycle of worry, you begin to dream again. Instead of dwelling on lack, you begin to imagine abundance. And in doing so, you create space for your angel to deliver exactly what you have been praying for. Peace is not just comfort. It is preparation. It is the soil in which the seed of financial blessing is planted. Now let me ask you something important. Have you felt this peace lately? Even when everything around you gave you reasons to worry, did you feel a strange strength inside, as if you knew you were being carried? If the answer is yes, then your angel has already marked you for the financial blessing that will arrive tonight at 12:12. That peace is proof that heaven is moving on your behalf. And here is where I need you to take action. If this message is stirring your heart, if you are feeling the truth resonate inside of you, then I encourage you, do not keep it to yourself. Share this message right now. Someone in your circle is crying out for hope, and your act of sharing could be the key that unlocks their own blessing. Like this message to anchor your own faith and leave a comment declaring, "I am ready for my angel's blessing." These simple actions are more powerful than you realize. They are not just digital gestures. They are spiritual declarations that echo in the unseen realm. When you engage with faith, you create ripples that draw blessings closer to you. Let me also remind you, the greatest revelations are yet to come. We are moving step by step toward a grand unveiling at the end, where a sacred instruction will be given. That instruction will act as a spiritual key, unlocking the floodgates of financial blessings in your life. Do not skip. Do not walk away. You have already come this far. The next parts hold secrets that could completely reshape your future. Now, let us go deeper into the meaning of this peace. When you carry divine peace, people around you will notice. They may even ask you how you are so calm in the middle of so much uncertainty. This is your angel's way of using your life as a testimony. You are not just being blessed for yourself. You are being blessed so that others can witness heaven's power through you. Your financial blessing will not only free you, but it will also inspire those who are watching you. This is why the enemy tries to attack your peace. If he can stir fear inside of you, he can delay your blessing. But your angel is stronger. And tonight, at 12:12 a.m., your angel will silence every fear and fill you with a peace so deep that nothing can shake it. That peace will be the foundation on which your abundance is built. To seal this truth in your heart, I want you to type Amen 5721 if you have felt that inner peace in your spirit. And if you are ready to hold on to that peace and allow it to attract wealth into your life, type Amen 6914 right now. These declarations are your agreement with heaven, your way of saying, "Yes, I receive." Remember, peace is not passive, it is powerful. It is not weakness, it is strength. And when you carry this peace, you are already walking in alignment with your angel's plan for you. The blessing is not a distant dream. It is a present reality waiting to manifest. Stay with me, my friend, because in the next part, I will reveal the fourth angelic sign of your financial blessing. This one is so rare, so unique, that only a handful of people ever notice it. But once you do, you will know without a shadow of doubt that abundance is knocking at your door. Do not miss this revelation. Stay until the end, for the final instruction will change everything. My dear friend, we have already uncovered three powerful angelic signs: the stirring of restlessness, the divine disruption, and the gift of peace in the midst of chaos. Each of these signs has been preparing your spirit for what is to come. Now, it is time to unveil the fourth sign, one of the most overlooked yet undeniable signals that your angel is preparing to release financial abundance into your life. This sign is what I call the sudden alignment of people and opportunities. Think carefully about your recent experiences. Have you noticed new people crossing your path in unexpected ways? Perhaps someone you have not spoken to in years suddenly reached out to you. Perhaps a new contact appeared, carrying knowledge, advice, or a connection that you needed at just the right moment. These are not coincidences. These are divine alignments, orchestrated by your angel to position you exactly where you need to be. Your angel works through people, through situations, and through opportunities. When heaven prepares to bless you financially, it rarely falls as money straight from the sky. Instead, it comes as open doors, as divine appointments, and as connections that lead you into abundance. This is why you must pay close attention to who is appearing in your life right now. Some of these connections may seem ordinary at first glance, but hidden within them are keys to unlocking your financial destiny. Imagine this: a farmer plants seeds in the soil. At first, those seeds look small and insignificant, nothing more than a speck buried in the ground. But over time, they grow into something much greater. In the same way, the people and opportunities your angel is aligning around you may seem small right now. A simple conversation, a small gesture of help, a chance encounter. But behind that small appearance lies a great harvest. Your angel is planting seeds through these connections, seeds that will soon grow into financial abundance. Have you noticed how, just when you needed it, advice appeared? Just when you felt lost, guidance showed up. Just when you were about to give up, someone encouraged you to keep going. These are not accidents. They are signs. Your angel is reminding you that you are not walking this path alone. You are being guided, step by step, through a network of divine alignment. But here's something even more surprising. Not everyone who appears in this season is meant to stay. Some are only meant to guide you through one specific door. Others may challenge you, test your patience, or even cause you to reevaluate your values. This too is part of the angelic plan. For blessings to fully manifest, your character must be strengthened, your wisdom sharpened, and your discernment heightened. Every person you encounter is either a bridge or a mirror. They will either carry you toward your financial blessing, or they will reflect something you need to change before you can step into abundance. This is why discernment is crucial. You must learn to ask yourself, is this person pulling me closer to my blessing, or pushing me further away? Is this opportunity aligned with the peace my angel has given me, or does it bring confusion and fear? Your angel will never guide you into confusion. If a door seems forced, chaotic, or heavy with anxiety, it is not for you. But if it comes with clarity, timing, and peace, then it is a divine sign that your angel has placed it in your path. Now pause for a moment and reflect. Who has appeared in your life recently? What conversations have come out of nowhere? Which opportunities have knocked at your door without warning? These are not random. They are the fourth sign of your financial blessing. They are heaven's way of weaving together the threads of destiny into a tapestry of abundance. To anchor yourself in this truth, I want you to take a step of faith. Declare it openly right now by typing Amen 4830 if you believe your angel is sending new alignments into your life. And type Amen 9205 if you are ready to step boldly into the opportunities that lead to financial abundance. You not just think it, declare it. Because declaration activates alignment. When you speak faith, heaven responds. Remember this: alignment is not about luck. It is about timing. Everything is happening exactly when it should, Even the delays, even the detours, have been carefully orchestrated to position you for the blessing that will manifest tonight at 12:12. Your angel hath been behind the scenes, moving pieces into place, connecting you to people you haven't even met yet, and preparing doors that you haven't even seen. Do not underestimate the power of one connection. A single person could introduce you to the opportunity that changes everything. A single conversation could spark the idea that brings you wealth. A single open door could lift you out of lack and into prosperity. And right now, your angel is arranging those connections. The blessing is not in the future. It is unfolding already. But here is where many people make a mistake. They ignore these alignments because they look too ordinary. They dismiss them as chance encounters. They fail to recognize the divine in the simple. But you are different. You have been guided to hear this message because your angel wants you to recognize and seize these opportunities. What others overlook, you will embrace. What others dismiss, you will treasure. And because of that, you will walk into financial blessings they will never experience. So, as we stand on the edge of this revelation, I urge you, pay close attention to who is around you. Keep your spirit alert, your heart open, and your mind ready. Your angel is speaking through people, through doors, and through moments that may seem small but carry eternal weight. Do not miss it. Do not dismiss it. The blessing is closer than you think. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the fifth angelic sign of your financial blessing. This sign is so profound that once you understand it, you will never again doubt that heaven is moving on your behalf. We are only halfway through, and yet the revelations keep building. Do not skip. Do not leave, because the greatest secret is still to come at the very end. My dear friend, as we journey further into the angelic revelations leading to your financial breakthrough, we have already uncovered 4 powerful signs: inner restlessness, divine disruption, supernatural peace, and the alignment of people and opportunities. Each of these has been preparing you, layer by layer, for something extraordinary. Now, we come to the fifth angelic sign, one that is often the most personal and intimate of all. It is the sign of divine dreams and visions. When heaven prepares to release abundance into your life, your angel will often begin to communicate with you during your most vulnerable state, when you are asleep. In sleep, your mind is quiet, your defenses are lowered, and your spirit is open. This is when your angel can deliver messages that bypass your doubt and reach straight into your heart. Have you noticed dreams lately that feel unusually vivid? Dreams about money, about doors opening, about being lifted from one place to another. Maybe you have seen numbers, light, or unfamiliar places in your sleep. These are not random. They are signs. Dreams are the language of heaven. When your angel gives you a dream, it is like a coded message. Some dreams are direct and easy to understand, while others are symbolic, requiring reflection. But in both cases, they carry a truth that points toward your financial blessing. For example, dreaming of water often represents flow and abundance. Dreaming of keys symbolizes opportunities and access to something new. Dreaming of being lifted or flying signifies breakthrough and freedom. Your angel uses these images to show you what is coming, even before it arrives. Visions can also appear when you are awake. Have you ever caught yourself daydreaming or imagining something so clearly that it felt real? Perhaps you saw yourself living in a new home, free from debt, or experiencing a life of prosperity. That was not just your imagination. It was your angel planting a vision inside of you. These glimpses are not fantasies. They are previews of what your spirit is about to step into. But here is the crucial part. You must pay attention. Most people dismiss their dreams as random or forget them upon waking. They ignore their visions because they think it is just wishful thinking. And in doing so, they miss the angelic signals guiding them to abundance. You, however, must not make that mistake. When you dream tonight or in the coming days, write it down. Treat it as a sacred message. Ask yourself, what is my angel showing me? What symbols appear? What emotions did I feel? Each detail holds meaning, and the more you honor these dreams, the clearer they will become. Some of you listening right now have already been experiencing this. You have seen numbers like 1212 appear in your dreams. You have seen flashes of light, signs of wealth, or moments of breakthrough in your sleep. This is heaven confirming that your blessing is written, sealed, and on its way. Your angel is preparing you by showing you ahead of time what you will soon live in reality. Now imagine how powerful this is. You are not only about to receive a financial blessing, you are already receiving the preview of it. Just as a movie gives you a trailer before the full release, your angel is giving you glimpses before the full manifestation. This is to strengthen your faith, to keep you expectant, and to remind you that what is coming is not a maybe, it is a certainty. And so I ask you, have you had unusual dreams recently? Have you seen yourself in better circumstances, felt overwhelming joy, or woken up with a sense that something great was about to happen? If so, do not ignore it. That is your angel shouting through the language of dreams. Get ready. Your blessing is near. To seal this truth in your spirit, type Amen 3682 if you believe your angel is speaking to you through dreams and visions. And if you are ready to embrace those messages and step into the financial blessing they point toward, type Amen 7774 right now. Every declaration you make strengthens the alignment between your spirit and your blessing. Now here is something even more profound. When your angel gives you dreams and visions, they are not only meant to show you the future, they are meant to shift your choices in the present. If you dream of abundance, it should push you to act as if you are already abundant. If you dream of opportunities, it should encourage you to stay alert and ready. If you dream of release, it should strengthen your resolve to let go of the past. Your angel does not just want to show you what is coming. They want to prepare you to receive it fully. Some of you may even notice recurring dreams. This is especially significant. When a dream repeats itself, it means your angel is emphasizing a message. Pay attention. Write it down. Meditate on it. It is heaven's way of saying, this is important. Do not miss this. And I must tell you this, tonight at exactly 12:12 a.m., your dreams and visions will reach a new level. For many of you, this very night will bring a confirmation dream, a powerful sign in your sleep that your financial blessing has been released. When you wake up, you will feel the shift. You will know in your spirit that something has changed. And from that moment forward, opportunities, money, and abundance will begin to flow into your life like never before. Do not dismiss this. Take it seriously. The realm of dreams is a sacred channel between heaven and earth. Your angel is waiting to speak to you in this way because it is the most direct path to your heart. And when you honor it, you unlock even greater blessings. So remain watchful. Pay attention to your sleep. Guard your spirit before resting, so that your dreams are pure. Invite your angel to speak to you, and then write down whatever you see or feel. Those words, those images, those emotions are not random. They are your roadmap to financial freedom. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the sixth angelic sign of your financial blessing. This one is astonishing because it involves the way the natural world itself begins to confirm your blessing. Once you see this sign, you will realize that heaven and earth are working together to bring you into abundance. Do not skip ahead. Stay until the very end, because the final instruction will be the key that unlocks everything your angel has prepared for you. My dear friend, so far we have uncovered 5 powerful signs from your angel: the stirring restlessness, divine disruption, supernatural peace, alignment of people and opportunities, and the gift of divine dreams and visions. Each of these hath been preparing your spirit, clearing your path, and strengthening your faith. But now we come to something even more astonishing: the 6th angelic sign. This one is unlike the others, because it is not only internal, it is external. It is the way the natural world itself begins to respond to your coming blessing. Yes, your angel does not just whisper within you. They move the very world around you to send signals of abundance. Have you ever noticed unusual patterns in nature lately? Perhaps you have seen certain animals appear repeatedly in your path. Perhaps you have witnessed numbers showing up everywhere, on clocks, receipts, or even license plates. Maybe you have seen sudden weather changes or felt the atmosphere shift when you were thinking about your future. These are not accidents. They are angelic confirmations woven into the natural world. The universe, after all, is not random. Everything is connected. When heaven prepares to bless you, even creation itself begins to echo the promise. This is why many people suddenly notice repeating numbers such as 111, 222, or especially 1212, just before their breakthrough. The numbers are one of the most common ways angels speak, because they are clear, consistent, and impossible to ignore once you notice them. If you have seen 1212 more than once recently, take it as undeniable proof your angel is announcing that financial abundance is coming your way. But the signs are not limited to numbers. Consider the animals you may have noticed more often. For example, birds often symbolize freedom and new beginnings. Butterflies symbolize transformation and growth. Even unexpected encounters with animals carry meaning, because your angel uses creation to confirm what you already feel in your spirit. The key is awareness. If you stay alert, you will realize that heaven is communicating through the very fabric of your surroundings. Think about it. How many times have you thought about giving up, only for a small sign to appear? A rainbow after the storm, a sudden gust of wind, or a number that seemed to follow you everywhere. At that moment, your angel was reminding you not to quit, not to lose faith, because your blessing was closer than you realized. These natural signs are gentle but powerful nudges, saying, "Stay ready. The blessing is near." And here is something even more profound: when your blessing is about to arrive, the frequency of these signs increases. You may see 1212 multiple times a day. You may encounter repeating names, symbols, or images. You may even notice physical sensations, like chills or warmth, when you think about abundance. This is heaven aligning your spirit with the truth that your financial shift is already unfolding. But you must be careful not to dismiss these things as random. The world is full of people who walk past signs every day without noticing them. They see the numbers but shrug them off. They feel the shift but ignore it. And in doing so, they miss the confirmations their angel is trying to give. You, however, are different. You have been brought here because your angel knows you are ready to see, ready to listen, and ready to receive. So let me ask you, have you been noticing unusual patterns in your environment lately? Have you seen repeating numbers? Have you encountered symbols that felt strangely significant? Have you felt nature itself calling your attention? If so, then you are walking in the sixth sign, the sign that creation is working in harmony with heaven to bring you into abundance. This is why you must not walk away now. We are building toward the final revelation, and the instruction you will receive at the end will unlock everything. Imagine this. Your angel has been speaking through restlessness, disruption, peace, alignment, dreams, and now even the natural world. Can you see the pattern? Can you see how everything in heaven and earth is working together for your good? That is because tonight at 12:12, your life is scheduled for a shift so great, it cannot be ignored. To anchor this truth, I want you to take a step of faith right now. Type Amen 1452 if you have been noticing signs in the natural world pointing you to abundance. And type Amen 6037 if you are ready to embrace those signs as confirmation of your angel's promise. Do not hesitate. Declarations open the door wider for the blessing to enter. Let me remind you of something vital. The blessing is not waiting in the distance. It is already moving toward you. These natural signs are not random. They are evidence. They are proof that the blessing is already in motion. When heaven speaks, the earth responds. And when the earth responds, it is your cue to prepare, to stay expectant, and to keep your heart open. Think about how powerful this is. You are not just waiting for a miracle. You are living in its signs already. The world around you is shifting in your favor. What used to work against you is now working for you. The winds are blowing, the doors are creaking open, the signals are flashing, and all of it is pointing toward your financial breakthrough. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the seventh angelic sign of your financial blessing. This one is deeply personal, tied to the way your own spirit reacts in moments of faith and doubt. Once you recognize it, you will never again question whether you are chosen for abundance. The evidence will be too clear, too undeniable. Do not stop now. The most powerful secrets are still ahead, and the final instruction will seal your blessing forever. My dear friend, by now you can see the divine pattern your angel has been weaving into your life. We have already revealed 6 powerful signs: the stirring of restlessness, the divine disruption, the gift of supernatural peace, the alignment of people and opportunities, the language of dreams and visions, and the confirmation through the natural world. Each of these signs has been preparing your soul for what is about to unfold. But now we step into something even more intimate, something that happens inside of you in ways that are undeniable. The seventh angelic sign of financial blessing is the sudden increase of spiritual sensitivity. What does this mean? Simply put, when your blessing is near, your spirit begins to feel things more intensely than before. You may find yourself becoming more aware of your thoughts, your emotions, and even the energy of those around you. Things that once passed unnoticed now stir something deep inside of you. This is not your imagination. This is your angel heightening your sensitivity so that you can recognize opportunities, discern truth from lies, and know when to act and when to wait. Perhaps you have noticed moments where you feel chills or warmth when you think about your future. Maybe you sense an inner nudge telling you to make a certain choice or avoid a certain path. Maybe you feel a pull toward prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection more than usual. These are not random experiences. They are signals that your spirit is becoming aligned with heaven's frequency. Your angel is tuning you like an instrument, sharpening your ability to hear and respond. This sensitivity is powerful because financial blessings often arrive disguised as ordinary moments. Without spiritual sensitivity, people miss them. They overlook the small opportunity, dismiss the quiet nudge, or ignore the inner knowing that says, "This is it." But when your spirit is sharp, you will recognize the blessing instantly. You will not hesitate. You will not doubt. You will seize it boldly. And here is what makes this sign so profound. It often comes with a sense of urgency. You may feel that time is moving quickly, that something big is about to happen, and that you cannot afford to waste a moment. That urgency is heaven's way of aligning you with timing. Remember, blessings are not just about what is given. They are about when it is given. Your angel is making sure you are ready at the exact right moment. Think about your recent days. Have you felt more in tune than usual? Have you sensed things before they happened? Have you been drawn toward positivity and away from negativity, almost without effort? If so, this is the seventh sign in action. Your angel is awakening your spirit so you can not only receive abundance, but also protect and multiply it once it comes. But here is the challenge. Spiritual sensitivity can feel overwhelming if you do not understand it. You may feel waves of emotion, moments of sudden clarity, or even bursts of inspiration that vanish if you do not act on them. This is why you must stay grounded. When you feel a nudge, pause and ask, "Angel, what are you showing me?" When you feel inspiration, write it down before it slips away. When you feel drawn to silence, honor it. These small practices strengthen your connection and make it easier to understand what heaven is saying. To anchor this moment, I want you to declare your faith right now. Type Amen 2716 if you believe your angel is sharpening your spirit to recognize blessings. And type Amen 8429 if you are ready to act boldly when the financial opportunity arrives. These declarations are not just words. They are agreements between your spirit and your destiny. Now let me reveal something extraordinary. When your spiritual sensitivity increases, you may also notice resistance around you. People may not understand why you feel so certain about your future. Some may even doubt you or try to discourage you. But this too is a sign. The closer you move toward your blessing, the more distractions and negativity will attempt to pull you away. Your angel, however, is guarding you. They are sharpening your discernment so that you can tell the difference between voices that guide you forward and voices that hold you back. Remember this: your blessing is not meant for everyone to understand. It is personal, unique, and tailor-made for you. That is why your spirit feels things others cannot. That is why you sense things they overlook. You are not imagining it. You are chosen. And your angel is preparing you in secret, even when others cannot see. Now imagine what will happen when your blessing fully arrives. With heightened sensitivity, you will know how to handle it. You will recognize which opportunities to pursue and which to decline. You will feel when to save and when to invest. You will sense which doors are meant for you and which are traps. This sensitivity is your shield, your compass, and your guide. It is the key that will help you not only receive wealth, but also keep it and grow it. This is why you must embrace it. Do not dismiss your feelings. Do not ignore your inner knowing. Do not doubt the sudden bursts of clarity you have been receiving. They are the seventh sign, proof that your angel is drawing you closer to the greatest financial breakthrough of your life. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the eighth angelic sign of your financial blessing. This one will shock you, because it is not about what happens around you or within you. It is about what happens when the past tries to resurface just before your breakthrough. If you miss this sign, you risk repeating old cycles. But if you recognize it, you will step fully into freedom and abundance. Do not skip. Do not walk away. The most powerful truths are still ahead, and the final instruction at the end will seal everything your angel has prepared. My dear friend, We are now approaching the final stretch of this sacred journey. You have remained faithful. You have stayed with me through each revelation, and that is proof that your spirit is aligned with what your angel has been preparing. We have already uncovered 7 powerful angelic signs: restlessness, divine disruption, supernatural peace, alignment of people and opportunities, divine dreams and visions, confirmation in the natural world, and heightened spiritual sensitivity. But now we arrive at the 8th angelic sign, a sign so profound that many people misunderstand it and fall into despair, not realizing that it is actually the final test before breakthrough. The 8th sign is this: the sudden resurfacing of your past. Yes, just before your blessing arrives, the past often tries to return. Old habits may reappear. Old fears may whisper again. Past relationships or given debts may try to pull at you. You may notice temptations to go back to old patterns that once kept you bound. This is not a coincidence. It is the enemy's last attempt to keep you from stepping into your abundance. But your angel wants you to know this truth. When the past resurfaces, it is not a setback. It is a sign that the future is about to break open. Think about it. How many times have you felt the urge to step into something new, only to suddenly be confronted with an old challenge? Perhaps just when you were ready to move forward, fear crept back in. Perhaps when you started dreaming again, doubt tried to smother it. Perhaps when opportunities appeared, voices from the past tried to convince you that you were not ready. This is not random. This is a spiritual pattern. The past shows up because it knows that your destiny is too close to ignore. Your angel, however, is not alarmed by this. In fact, they allow the past to resurface because it gives you the chance to prove that you have grown beyond it. Each time you choose not to go back, each time you stand firm in faith instead of fear, you break another chain that once held you down. This is why you must not panic if old struggles or familiar doubts return in this season. Instead, smile, because it is a sign that your blessing is just ahead. Here is the key. Do not engage with the past. Do not feed it with your attention or your energy. Instead, remind yourself that you are no longer the person who lived in that cycle. You are being transformed. You are walking into newness. You are chosen for abundance. The fact that the past is knocking means that the future is already unlocked. Have you noticed this recently? Old issues resurfacing, old emotions stirring, old fears creeping back. If so, you are living in the 8th sign. Heaven is testing your resolve, making sure that you are ready to step into prosperity without being dragged backward. Do not fall into the trap. Do not let the shadows of yesterday rob you of the light of tomorrow. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who has been preparing for financial success. They have saved, planned, and worked hard. Just before their breakthrough, an old spending habit tempts them to waste what they have. If they give in, they delay their blessing. But if they resist, they step into a new level of maturity that ensures their wealth will last. The same is true for you. The resurfacing of the past is not meant to break you. It is meant to prove that you are ready for more. This is why your angel is standing by your side, whispering courage into your heart. They are reminding you that you have already overcome too much to go back now. The blessing is too close. Tonight at 12:12, a shift is scheduled in your favor, and the only thing that can stop it is if you return to what heaven has already freed you from. But I know you will not go back. You would not be here listening if you were not ready to move forward. To anchor this truth in your spirit, I want you to take a bold step of declaration. Type Amen 1900 for if you are ready to close the door on your past. and type Amen 8765 if you are ready to step fully into the abundance of your future. These declarations are not empty words, they are acts of faith, sealing your decision not to turn back but to move forward. Now let me share something even deeper. When the past resurfaces, it often comes disguised as comfort. It may try to lure you with familiarity, saying, "This is safe. This is what you know." But safe is not always right. Familiar is not always aligned. The path of blessing is not about going back to what once was. It is about stepping into what is waiting. That is why your angel is giving you strength in this season to recognize the difference between comfort and calling. Do not settle for comfort when calling is inviting you forward. Think about the butterfly. Before it can fly, it must leave behind the cocoon. The cocoon is safe. The cocoon is familiar. But the cocoon is no longer meant for the butterfly once its wings are ready. If the butterfly stays, it dies with its potential locked inside. If it leaves, it enters the freedom of flight. You, my dear friend, are the butterfly. The cocoon of your past may try to hold you, but your wings are ready. Your angel hath been preparing you for flight, and tonight at 12:12 you will rise. So take courage. Stand firm. Do not let the whispers of yesterday steal your tomorrow. Your blessing is near, and the resurfacing of the past is proof. Every chain is breaking. Every cycle is ending. Every limitation is dissolving. You are walking into freedom, abundance, and prosperity. Stay with me, because in the final part, I will reveal the ninth and ultimate angelic sign, the one that confirms without any doubt that your blessing has already been released. And most importantly, I will give you the sacred instruction your angel wants you to follow at 12:12 a.m. That instruction will act as the final key, unlocking the full flood of financial blessings into your life. Do not skip this. Do not stop now. You have come too far. The revelation waiting at the end will change everything. My dear friend, you have stayed faithful until the very end, and because of that, you are ready for the most powerful revelation of all. You have walked through 8 angelic signs: restlessness, divine disruption, supernatural peace, alignment of opportunities, divine dreams, confirmation through nature, heightened sensitivity, and the resurfacing of the past. Each of these has been leading you to this moment. And now we stand at the ninth and ultimate sign, the undeniable confirmation that your blessing has already been released. This final sign is the shift in your inner identity. What does this mean? It means that you no longer see yourself as you once did. You no longer view yourself through the lens of lack, struggle, or fear. Instead, you have begun to recognize who you truly are, a chosen child of abundance, destined for prosperity, guided by angelic hands. This shift may be subtle at first. You might notice that you carry yourself differently, that you speak with more confidence, or that you expect good things instead of fearing bad ones. This is not a coincidence. This is the ultimate sign. For when your mind and spirit accept abundance as your birthright, the physical blessing cannot be held back any longer. Your angel has been working tirelessly to bring you to this very realization. You are not chasing blessings, they are chasing you. You are not begging for provision, it is already flowing into your path. The moment you recognize this, everything changes. Opportunities recognize you. Wealth recognizes you. Favor recognizes you. And at 12:12 a.m. tonight, the doors of heaven will swing wide open to confirm it. But here is the most important part. Your angel has given me a sacred instruction to share with you. At exactly 12:12 a.m., pause for one moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Place your right hand over your heart and say these words out loud. I release the past. I embrace abundance. I am ready to receive. Speak it 3 times with faith and conviction. His act is more than words. It is a declaration that seals your alignment with heaven's plan. After you do this, remain silent for a brief moment and imagine light surrounding you. See yourself stepping into financial freedom. See yourself living without debt, without fear, without lack. Feel the joy of abundance as if it is already here. For in that moment, you are not imagining, you are receiving. To anchor this final step, type Amen 1212 right now if you are ready to follow the instruction and claim your blessing. And type Amen 9090 if you believe tonight at 12:12 will mark the beginning of your new financial season. My friend, the signs are complete. The path is clear. The blessing is already written. All that remains is for you to claim it. Do not doubt. Do not delay. Tonight at 12:12, your angel will deliver the abundance you have been waiting for. And when you wake tomorrow, you will know you have stepped into the life you were always destined to live. Stay faithful. Stay open. And remember, this is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of your new season of prosperity.